Ciao, guys. Welcome back to the ARTFUL podcast. It's Matteo, your host. And before we go on with the new episode, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, support the channel like that. It's really important. And no further ado, let's go on with the show. Hi, guys. Welcome back to the ARTFUL podcast. It's Matteo, your host again. And in this new episode of the ARTFUL News, we are gonna talk about what's happening in the art world, some fun news to talk about. There's actually like there's one that I'm really excited to talk about. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, this video is coming out on Wednesday. Usually my videos are coming out every Monday. But I've been a little busy. I had two opening one after the other. I had in Berlin one where I was part of the curatorial team, and I had to collaborate to some big names in the Berlin and Germany, and I will say internationally, big artist, and I was really excited. The exhibition is called ARTFUL. It's Front Views, the gallery that I collaborate with most of the time. And the weekend after, I had an opening where one of my drawings was part of the exhibition, and it was at the Ballery, a gallery in Schöneberg in Berlin as well. And it was exciting. It was good. It's my second exhibition in Berlin in not even 2 years. So I'm pretty happy that how my stuff is going. And this exhibition was fun. It was good. It was a lot of variety of kind of art, which was good for the audience that was there. It was pretty exciting to see these new upcoming artists mixed with some good names in the art scene in Berlin. And it was a good opportunity for me to exhibit, to keep me busy. And there was something that was really exciting to do. Every artist had like had like around a minute to talk to people in front of everybody, to have like a little speech about the art, the practice, what they were about, and what the artwork was about. And it was good for me to practice something like this, because it's not often that as an artist you, especially at my level, have to speak in front of an audience. It was around, I will say, around 50 to 80 maybe people there when I have a speech, when I was speaking, and it was good. It was a good experience for me to do. I thought it would be worse at that, but no, it went pretty well. Yeah, I think those things are really good for young artists to practice, because hopefully one day I will have to do it in front of a big audience, and having some miles behind on this kind of things, it's always good. So it's not your first time to do it in front of a massive audience, and you can you can practice basically. And having all that's why I don't want to miss in any occasion that I have at the moment, any opportunity they present me, because any exhibition's a little bit different. if you always find different people there, and you have different things to do, like this pitch at this time I had to do, which I think was my first time to do something like that. And I think as a gallery, it's a good idea. So especially for young artists, people don't, most of the time they don't know who who are they looking at and what the art is about. They might like the painting aesthetically, but they might don't know what the artwork is about. So it's good to present yourself to people and to create a conversation. And yeah, so January was great. I am an official member of the Front Views Gallery as well now. So as an artist, it's a great thing, which means I'm gonna be part of their program at some point, and I will have some exhibition with them, which I love. The gallery is a great community, and everybody's been super welcoming from the beginning. I know most of the people there now, and it's been a great start for 2023. And as an artist, it's a pretty big step, pretty big achievement, especially if I want to do this full time and all the time, and I really want to. So um I am battling a little bit with what I'm doing right now. um I am focusing on, I'm focusing on some um stuff. I'm questioning if what I'm doing is the right thing to do, and um, is a good thing for my practice. But yeah, um, you know, I need to figure out some stuff for my practice, and I do think I'm on the right path, and I just need to push it further. I need to make it more personal, put more soul, put more Matteo into the artworks. And I would love for you guys to be part of this journey with me. And please, yeah, you can follow me on Instagram, Matteo Lorusso Art, which is most my I will public. I post most of my artworks there. It's the quickest way for me to update my stuff and to keep people updated. So yeah, follow me there. But anyway, a little bit of a rant there about my personal life, and yeah, exciting things coming up for 2023. I have some great idea um, to develop, and I think they're gonna make some rumors, and I think it's a great thing for me to explore different way to put my art out there. Just let's say that. But anyway, you come here for news. You come here for talking about what's happening in the artwork, and I'm gonna give you that right now. So, with no further ado, let's go and see what the news are, and let's go on with the show. So yeah, we are on the Art News website, which is always a great website to go and to look at what's going on in the world about for art. So we have this news. I think was pretty interesting, and so every year the Chinese government, they decide to put a stamp out for the what the animal year is. So this year it's the water rabbit, and there is this Chinese artist that designed this apparently controversial stamp, and this is the stamp for people that are just listening to. Too controversial, and then we might find out what they mean by controversial in the article. But yeah, I will describe it for you. It's this Blue rabbit, with pretty cute as soon you see it. He has something on the head which I can't really see. It's pretty small. Let's see if I can zoom in. It looks like a paper and a pen. Um, but yeah, I don't see anything too bad. As soon when you see the article, when you see the picture of the stamp, and let's see why this rabbit is controversial. So yeah, stamp for China Post was labeled evil by some of online users. So yeah, so every lunar new year, several postal service companies around the world release stamps commemorating characters from the Chinese zodiac calendar. However, this year designs by nearly 100 years old artist, I don't want to mess up this name, Yong uh Yungui, something like this. I'm sorry if I messed the name up. For the China Post, received especially harsh reviews online, with user hurling terms like horrific and evil, at horrific, evil, and scary. The China Post printed pseudo-sign by the artist to celebrate the Chinese New Year's Eve. The one titled "The Rabbit Sending Blessing." Oh, so that's why it has like a paper and a pen on it. So it's sending blessing. Depict the bright blue rabbit with bright red glowing eyes and pale human-like hands, holding a pen and a letter. I think they're just like gloves. It's pretty small drawing. Like you cannot really make some massive details, many details in the drawing. So I think they're just like gloves. The second title, Endless Cycle of Vitality, depict three rabbits running in a circle. So let's see why. A press release from China Post said Hong produced his image in a natural, witty, and dynamic style, with the image of a blue rabbit meant to convey the meaning that Chinese people will work together to draw a grand blueprint of China in the coming year. So there is a pretty good heart, like meaning behind. Like I don't think there is anything that bad. Let's carry on. After a blogger posted the image of young blue rabbit in the comparison to the sign from Hong Kong, Macau, many respondents said he wasn't cute at all, inspiring fear more than good. So yeah, they did not like this rabbit at all. Inspiring fear more than good fortune for the year ahead. No, it did not go down at all with the people. This blue rabbit is designed to be horrific, like a demon possessed, one poster said. Another poster said, it is too evil to appreciate. Okay, before we carry on, I mean, for my little knowledge of what the for what the kind of like drawing styles the Chinese or Japanese, different cultures, obviously, but I'm familiar with like animations and anime, if it's Japanese. I can see when they point it out, because usually the um, red eyes are mostly indication of like evil or demons. So maybe that's what they remind. That's what for people reminds like yeah, being possessed, no, being not a good image basically. And I don't know, obviously I cannot understand why they take it so, because I don't live there, so different cultures, but it does no, I don't know, it doesn't give me the vibe of evil on purpose, kind of, yeah, they did do that on purpose. The artist did not do that on purpose. Let's make it like even more bigger. And is, I mean, they, you could choose another color, I will say, maybe like a darker blue, or even white, normal white, with blue, with black pupil eyes, to make it even simpler. But calling this rabbit like evil to demons, and I don't think there was any intention. That was not the intention of the artist. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just, I do know that they did not like um this rabbit at all, from the people, what the people said. And let's see, I don't know, my camera is being a bit weird. Let's see what, okay, it's working at the moment. Nope. All right, guessing no double camera today. Okay, let's carry on with the article. Prior to this year's stamp designs, Young had a long and successful career as a contemporary artist and author. His work includes woodblock prints, ink washing painting, sculpture, poetry, autobiographical novels, and two other zodiac stamp designs from 1980 and 2016. Wow, 1980. Despite never attending art school or formally studying literature, Young became a professor at the Central Academy of Fine Arts, the leading art school in China, at the age of 28. Wow. He eventually became the head of printmaking department. Wow, these guys, I need to look him up. I have no recognition of this name. Yang now lives and works in Beijing, and his work is held in collections or at the Museum of Modern Art in New York and the Asian Art Museum in San Francisco. Even with the negative comments in response of these year's designs, Young Bright's Blue Rabbit stamp was an instant hit, drawing long queues at post office and selling out online. It could also be incredibly lucrative for collectors in the future. In 2017, one of the 1980 years of the monkey stamp, designed by Young, was sold at auction for a record price of 2.1 million, almost 300,000 USA dollars, according to the South China Morning Post. Wow. So I mean, yeah, it makes sense. It's like, I don't know, if Van Gogh designs a stamp, it will become really lucrative with the future. And yeah, people obviously collect stamps, so there is a market there. To be honest, I pretty like the thing. I pretty like the design, and I even like even more because it's evil now. I feel like one of those things, like when he designed the drawing, the stamp, it was not meant to be like anything like that. But then it became evil because of people said it was an evil looking design thing. So I don't know, it's just funny. I kind of want it now because of this. So yeah, go check him out. I will definitely look him up after. Sounds pretty interesting artist. Might be ignorant. I don't know what who is, and he's super famous, but I have no idea. So okay, we love seeing in the artful news. There's always a segment where we talk about money and more what the artwork think about certain artworks, and it's so weird to me that some paintings that they can sell as a mention or even more. And yeah, we have a record setting. We have a news here that says a record setting Bronzino and a Van Dyck found in a shed, sold at the Sotheby Old Master sales. So an auction, and the portrait of a man facing left. There's the artwork from Bronzino, and in 1527. Pretty amazing painting. Let's see how much it's been sold for. 2 weeks ago in New York, in the New York Times, the art market, like pretty much everything else in our culture, has become all about the here and now. To how contemporary artists have overtaken once fashionable old master on the auction block, bringing a modest $74 million this week. So they sold this painting for $74 million, which pretty interesting. I like what they said before. In the art market, it's more likely that the modern, the contemporary artist, they sell more than some old masters painting, which is kind of, I don't know. Yeah, I will disagree with. Obviously, you can say it's better or worse. I just love this kind of painting, this kind of style, these like old masters paintings, and for me, in a way, they're more. If you have to put in a money like scale, they are kind of more valuable, and obviously it's about taste, it's about what's going on, it's about market, so it's not only the quality of the painting and stuff like that, but I love this kind of painting, so for me it's kind of weird that they're not more expensive in an auction than some contemporary artists. They don't have that much of a history. But anyway, that's my personal opinion. Yeah, this painting made $74.5 million. But their sale did include a few surprises, including a new public auction record for Bronzino, a successful for Anthony Van Dyck painting that had been discovered in a farm shed, and works by female old master that overperformed. Let's see. So we have this painting, pretty amazing painting. The lights, the composition, it's pretty elaborate, amazing painting by Peter Paul Rubens, head of St. John the Baptist 09. Yeah, pretty common on that period, having this kind of composition, this kind of colors, this kind of theme for the paintings, and overall an amazing paintings. And the top work sold by Sotheby this week was this Peter Paul Rubens painting, which is now the third most expensive one by him ever sold publicly at auction. The painting sold towards the lowest end of its estimate and had come to sell with an irrecoverable bid, meaning that its sales was certain ahead of the auction. The final price reflects the buyer premium content in. Those auction things are super interesting for me. It's so much politics behind the scene. It's about money. It's about what the painting means for the person, the power that possess, and super interesting. Yeah, like status. Yeah, for me, that's why I kind of like bring it up every now and then during this artful news, because it's super interesting, this word behind the scene of, when you're an artist, it's all about art and making the right thing, but then it's a business, it's market, it's it's about money, which is always kind of depressing at the end of the day. But anyway, let's carry on. We have the Bronzino that we talked about, portrait of a man facing left with a quill and a sheet of paper. I love the names of those old masters. It's literally like what you can see on the painting, that's the name of the painting. It's a portrait of a man facing left with a quill and a sheet of paper. So yeah, he's writing something, and yeah, it's facing left, and it's a man. That's the name of the painting. Love it. Oh, $10.7 million. Old Master sell this week was the sale of Bronzino painting. Yeah, we talk about this a little bit, and yeah, Renaissance portrait. Yeah, no more else to say. German government. Yeah, okay, let's carry on. Anthony van Dyck, study of Saint German. So this is like a study. Amazing. I love Anthony van Dyck. He's a great painter. Great. Yeah, have a look at this artist if you don't know him. It's fantastic. And the study is not even like a final painting, and it's been sold for 3.8 million. And it's been sold to a local collector. Bro, painting. Some now multiplied by 5.5 times over. Yeah, I made a lot of money from. So the local collector had bought the painting for $600, and he made. Now it's worth 3.8 million. So always buy art when you can, guys. It's an investment. It's that's what I do sometimes. It's pretty fun to follow these things. But yeah, so yeah, there's more paintings being sold by. I'm always interested by this like auction. So fun news, and we have where is it? Oh, there we go. Yeah, so a rare chandelier by Alberto Giacometti, both for $300. Is set to make millions in auction. So there is the chandelier by Giacometti, one of my favorite actually artists, and which has Italian origin, but is they say it's a Swiss artist. And so yeah, in 1960, a customer bought a chandelier for $250 pound at London shop, and later learned that one of the few lighting fixture made by famed Swiss sculptor Alberto Giacometti. The chandelier, which dated 1940, will appear in Christie's next month. The house has said that he may have bring even more money than similar pieces that sold in 2018 for roughly 9.3 millions. So who bought this chandelier go lucky. Lucky. So interesting. Sculpture by Giacometti, who died in 1966, are among the most expensive on the market. Is 1947 bronze piece, The Man with Fingers, sold in 2015 for 141.3 millions. And it remains the single prices sculptures to be sold at auction. His prices are preceded by his towering legacy as one of the most important artists in 20th century. The works are hardly recognizable, too often featuring small, slender figure whose skinny resemble actually like rocks looking. So yeah, the artist was influenced by cubism and surrealism, and he made these really long, super skinny looking figures, and usually is one of the is this like walking mans, and yeah, well, so he's super famous. I'm pretty sure, guys, you know about this guy by Giacometti, but to see them a few times, but yeah, amazing artist. Go check him out. But yeah, this person that bought the chandelier for $250 are making pretty good money right now. And please, yeah, buy chandelier. That's the secret. Yeah, anyway, there's not much else to say. That it's pretty, it was just a fun news to just finish the episode on. And that's it, guys. This episode of the Artful News ends here. Thank you very much for watching, listening, subscribing to the channel. We need to grow our community. So yeah, follow all the interview that I've been doing. You can just go and check them out. Amazing artists. Yeah, super fun for me to just just rant about art and what's happening in the art world. Not much today, but yeah. Anyway, thank you very much, guys. Subscribe, like, follow, and I'll see you next time.